Hello everyone, this is Matt from Real World Review, and today I'm going to tell you about my trip to Stockholm. So today we're going to start with the first two days, I guess. Pretty much it was me flying on the 11th and arriving on the 12th. So let's get started, and there's probably going to be a bunch of, I don't know, I've never really done a vlog sort of thing for a full trip. I mean, I've done one for a couple days, but not for an entire week outside of the country. But yeah, wish me luck, and I hope you guys enjoy this video. Let's get started. So my flight was later in the day, so I decided to BART over to SFO, and it was very hot that day. I was also nervous because this is one of the only times that I've actually flown somewhere to be completely alone. Also, I'm not a fan of taking BART, but I'd rather do that than pay for an Uber and take a couple hours or so to get there. I didn't really film too much while I was in the airport. I filmed a little bit for my Thank You x2 video, but other than that, I didn't really film that much when I was in SFO. Although I did go to Napa Farms, which was like a little food place in there, and this was $20. This was like half a chicken, which I don't know what that means. I don't know if this was like half a chicken, because they don't have like a full chicken thing, but either way, it was pretty good. They give you that and like 2 sides for like 20 bucks. It was actually really good for airport food and pricing wise. So it was about 8 o'clock, somewhere around there, when I got on the plane, and then we were off to be in the air overnight for about 10, 11 hours until we got into Zurich. It was terrible for me because I'm about 6 foot and I can never get comfortable in chairs while on a plane, at least. And it's also really difficult for me to sleep on a plane, even on like a long trip like this. It was also a window seat and I didn't know the people next to me, so it was just kind of awkward, but also kind of cramped. Then we fast forward to September 12th, and now I am in Zurich, or Stockholm. I don't really remember what video this was, but either way, we landed in Zurich, and then I had to rush to my next flight, which was in 40 minutes. I had to go through customs. It was a whole thing. Obviously, I could not film from there. Either way, I made it to my flight, had about like 15 minutes. Then we took like a smaller plane and landed in Stockholm. Okay, so I planned on doing more of like filming while I was in the airport, but one thing that I did want to point out is the money here. So it's not euros, it's I don't know how to pronounce it. Swedish krona? I don't know. It's bad that I don't know what it is. But either way, what I learned, I looked it up, and it turns out that, at least in this situation, that person was right. So essentially, I had the amount of money that I wanted to spend, and I split it up by 2. Then I thought, okay, when I'm in SFO, I'm going to get some money, and then when I'm in Sweden, I'm going to get some money. And I did that. And pretty much for the same amount of money, this is exact, by the way. So when I was in America, it was $207, so there was like extra money that was owed. Essentially, I lost about 60 bucks. So the one that they gave me $1,500 worth for $207. Sorry, 1,500 Swedish for $207 US. So when I got to Sweden, I gave them $200 even, and they gave me 1,866, and that was 96 cents. I didn't know they still had coins, but yeah. Essentially that was about $366 that I missed out on Swedish. Not really too sure exactly what that is, but I'm pretty sure, I'll put it right here, but I'm pretty sure it's like almost 40 bucks, which is kind of crazy. It literally shows on the fee here 49, which is, $49. That's like a couple dollars. That's nothing. My fee in America was about 48, I think. It was about 48 bucks. So yeah, it's definitely better here. But either way, I'm talking about money too much. Let's continue on with the trip. Okay, so that day was pretty much over. That was before I decided to do like a separate day sort of thing. I was going to do one long vlog, but that would be a lot of work and a lot of video for you guys to watch for, just like in one sitting. So I like this whole separate day sort of thing. But I arrived at my hotel, which was amazing. It was such an awesome place. I'll link it in the description and, maybe add a picture there or something like that. It was Biz apartment, I think. I'm not even going to try to pronounce where it was located. But yeah, it was a really nice place. And it's actually, for like American pricing, it's actually really cheap. When I was looking up the rooms, it was about $100 per night, which is not that bad at all, especially for what it is. I mean, it's kind of like a basic hotel area, but it's still in a really nice area. And the hotel itself was actually not that bad. Obviously, if it was, I wouldn't be recommending going there, but I definitely would recommend going there if you do ever go to Stockholm. I don't know if it's really the best location for what you're trying to do, but for me, it was just maybe not perfect, but it was still really good. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I will be publishing another one tomorrow, and the next day, and the next day, and so on until I am done with these. But yeah, thanks for watching.